welcome. My name is Fleur and here is my weekly business update for today, Wednesday. I provide these once a week, and this week's is Review and Reset. And I'll talk more about that later and share a little bit about this booklet too. Firstly, review and reset. So why have I chosen this topic this week? Well, it's the 29th of June in here, well, globally, but in Australia in particular, we have our end of financial year on June 30, being tomorrow. So the lead up to that date and then the 1st of July then is kind of like it could be a fresh start. So regardless of whether your year so far, so if you're not from Australia, you could just take it as a halfway point for the year. And to review what you've been doing so far, check out what's working and perhaps take a critical eye to things that aren't working so well. And from 1st of July, reset. So reset your goals and reset where you want to go. Because after all, they're your goals, it's your vision, it's your mission, whatever you want to do in your life. So you have absolute control. So the market forces have been a little different to what you expected. I recommend just shift your flight plan a little bit, and there's no problem with that. I'm actually, in my business, Out of the Box Biz, we survey our members every January and July. And of course, if members come in between those months, we survey them when they come into the business, join as a member. So for July, I'm thinking of rearranging things, rejigging things for our live events here in Perth, because I want to make it an experience that is better and of greater benefit to our members. So I thought now is the time of year to review that. So I'm using July to review that because we actually survey our members anyway in July. And then from August, perhaps just readjust some of the formats for our events. And for the benefit of our members to to improve our business, because sometimes things just gain momentum and they pull you along, and that's what's happened with our events. Don't get me wrong, our events are incredible and they're fantastic and we get very, very good feedback. But despite that, sometimes it may still not be heading down the road that you intended. So I'm very happy with how it's gone, but I just want to review and check in and just adjust and really tweak it so it's even better. Now this book, I'm not sure if you can read it. It says Charlie's first business book. Charlie is my son, and this is his first business book of writing down ideas. So he's got a whole bunch of ideas here. He's been asking me things. He's 9. He's been asking me how he can be in business, and I've said no because you're a kid. But he's convinced me because we did a whole bunch of what we call swap meets. I'm not sure what they'd be called in other parts of the world, but it's basically where everyone takes their used second-hand junk, really. So someone's junk is someone else's treasure. And I wanted to teach him the art form and the dance of sales. And I believe he could learn that the best face-to-face. So he's been doing that at his swap meets, but to be honest, I don't want to keep doing them, and neither does he. So he's asked me a different way that he can be in business. So essentially until I think he's 13 or 15 or 18 or whatever the requirements are for this particular company, it'll be me under my name as the business, but I've said to him he needs to be running it and he needs to be doing it. So what he's chosen to share to the world and to sell doTERRA essential oils. And the reason why he's chosen that, because I said brainstorm some ideas as to why you want to do things. And I said something that's familiar to you. And since he was a baby, I've been using essential oils in the home on a daily basis. So he's grown up with it. So he just said to me, I don't think all my friends use this, as in I haven't seen other people use it or talk about it. I said, well, I don't know what other people do, but that's what we do, and this is the reasons why. So he knows I'm all about prevention of sickness. So anyway, cut a long story short, he's now going to go into business from July on. So that is just an example of where he's been talking to me for the first 6 months, and we've been trying out different things, and he's very good at communicating to small groups of people. He's actually led a presentation to 60 children at school, which I read in his report yesterday. So I thought perhaps it was time that he did this for real. So I'll share that journey as we go along, because it is actually his journey. But the reason why I share that is because he got his little planning book out last night and was saying to me, okay, so how are we going to go about this, and what are we going to do, and what are we going to achieve a month? So amazing, 9 years old. So he reminded me, as well as it being end of financial year in Australia, that it's a good idea to review what you're doing in your business world and reset your goals. So I think 30 June is a good time for review, and 1st of July is a good time to get going and action those new goals. So all the best, have an awesome week. And just a quick PS, because I keep forgetting to ask you, if you do actually like the videos, the content, then please like the videos. And also, if you'd like to keep up to date, please subscribe to this channel. Thanks so much.